Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel for another Mounjaro update. This is week 1 on the 5 milligram dose, and it was a doozy. Let's go ahead and get started. Good morning. So today is Friday. I wanted to update a little bit throughout the week this week just because I was going up to 5 milligrams. Finley, be quiet. No, Georgia. Then be quiet. So I did my 5 milligram shot last night. I did not take a phentermine this morning, and I am feeling stuffed, like very full, fuller than I have felt this entire time. Like I just ate 15 pounds of food. That's how I feel. So I just wanted to update that. Again, if you didn't see my other video, I did stop the phentermine. I'm going to give it a break for a few weeks at least, which is recommended on phentermine every once in a while. My hair's wet, I just showered, but yeah, just wanted to update you on that. I am feeling very full. I didn't have any, or so far I haven't had any major side effects from the 5 milligram. I did have a very slight headache yesterday, but like last night right before I went to bed, but I'm not sure that it was from the phentermine or the Mounjaro because I literally had just done it. So anyway, I'll update you when there's more to update. So it is Sunday afternoon now. It's about 12:30. I meant to update yesterday, but I just really wasn't feeling up to it. So I did have a lot of, I think, our symptoms from the Mounjaro yesterday on Saturday. I had a headache pretty much all day. I also have been feeling so incredibly full. I ate half a burrito last night from Salsaritas, and it had rice and beans in it, literally half of it. I cut it in half and only ate half, and I felt like death the rest of the night. I was just so full. So I thought I would just update you on that. I do notice that I'm having some more symptoms since going up on the milligram dosage, but I'm now gonna eat some lunch. I thought I would just go ahead and show you guys a little bit of what I'm eating throughout the week as well. So this is what I'm having for lunch today. I just hard boiled 2 eggs, and then I put some Himalayan salt and cracked peppercorns on them, 2 turkey sticks, and some strawberries. And that is what I'm going to be eating today. We'll see how full this makes me feel. I did have a Vital protein shake this morning for breakfast. Happy Monday. So every time I turn this camera on, she starts doing that. I am about to go actually to a field trip with my daughter, my 7-year-old. We're going to the Polar Express. So I've got yeah. So I got Christmas tree earrings and a Christmas tree thing on. But I like this. You like these? But which one you want? Both of them? Okay, she's playing with stickers. But I thought I would hop on here and share something. So I mentioned yesterday that I was both of them that I was feeling just really full and stuff. There's one more. My goodness. But so I am. That's all. But I've also just been this 5 milligram, this first dose of 5 milligram has really kicked my butt so far. I am feeling extremely tired, a little bit achy, my back will hurt a little bit, which I don't know. I think I had that a little bit in the beginning of the 2.5 milligram, but not this bad. This is worse. And my appetite has come back slightly, I will say, but I did stop the phentermine. Now, am I feeling more tired because I stopped phentermine, which is a stimulant? I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I thought I would just update on this. So far it's kicking my butt. I'm very tired. We're on I took it Thursday, today's Monday, so we're on day 4 of it. Here's to hoping that week 2 is not that bad and it continues to get better throughout the week of week 1. But I just thought I would throw that in there. I think a lot of people like these little daily updates. Some people don't, whatever. But I thought I would just let you know. It's kicking my butt today. Haven't weighed yet, so hopefully I'll lose some weight today or this week so that it's worth it. I don't know. See you tomorrow. I wanted to share that footage with you guys in the beginning that I had just sort of taken throughout the week, just so that you guys could get a feel of how I was feeling throughout the week. And I'm gonna kind of explain it a little bit more as well. So you guys saw some footage from the day after I took the 5 milligram shot and then 1 or 2 days later. And let me just say that the 5 milligram kicked my butt. I actually think it was a combination of a couple of different things, which I am going to mention, but I am not gonna lie, this week was definitely rough. So when I first took the shot, which was last Thursday night, I was fine. I didn't have any symptoms at all that were out of the ordinary. That first night, the whole first night, the first pretty much day, I would say, I was fine. The end of the next day, so Friday evening, I started to notice that I was very, very tired. And I had, my dog is shaking. There he goes. And I had a little bit of like muscle aches, like my arms, the tops of my arms hurt, my back hurt. And that was pretty much the extent of it. So like my shoulders, down the back of my arms, and the bottom, like the small of my back was hurting. And I did a little bit of research, and apparently that's common. They said the arms probably hurt because I was like tensing, trying to not make the back hurt. You know, you tense one part of your body to make something else feel better, and then everything feels bad. But that started Friday night, and it lasted, today is Wednesday, probably until Monday. And I mean, I'm talking, I was so tired that I could not even stay awake. In the middle of the day, I would want to fall asleep. And that is not me. I am not somebody who usually can even take naps in the middle of the day. Like I'm even, no matter how tired I am, if I try to lay down, I can't go to sleep. No, I could have easily taken naps and slept all day, all week. So I do think it was because I changed to the 5 milligram dose and it was just my body readjusting to it. But I also think it's because I stopped the phentermine. And looking back on that now, I actually shot my doctor a message and kind of told him what was going on. And he was like, probably was not the best idea to increase your dosage and stop your stimulant on the same day. And when he said that, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So my body pretty much was just like, what the heck did you do? So he actually recommended that I keep taking the phentermine until my body adjusts to the 5 and then stopping it in the middle of a dosage, not when I'm starting a new dosage, which he might have told me that to begin with and I just didn't pay attention. But so if you're new here, my doctor did put me on phentermine and Mounjaro because Mounjaro for some people can take a while to kick in. So he gave me both, told me to take it until the 5 milligram, but I took that very literally. So what the plan is now is for me to I started taking the phentermine again yesterday. So I've been on it 2 days. I noticed a difference for sure in my energy level. And I just feel better. I don't have the tiredness. I don't have the muscle aches. It is insane. I asked him if it could be like withdrawal from the phentermine, and he said that's not really a thing, that people go on and off of it all the time. It was more so just that I stopped it and increased the dose. Like those two things together caused me to feel this way. So he told me to take it through next week, which would be my second week of the 5 milligram dosage, and then to stop it over the next week over a couple of days. So like take one every other day, and then like half of one every other day, and then none. So like wean down off of it, and then to stay off of it for the time being. And I think that is definitely the way to go, to not make 2 huge medication changes at once. So that is where we're at with that. The constipation issue, I am still slightly having. It's kind of like if I'm not constipated, then I'm like the opposite, then I have diarrhea. And I've heard that to be true from a few other people. I've especially heard that the 5 milligram can give you a ton of constipation, or I'm sorry, a ton of diarrhea. So it's sort of the opposite of what the 2.5 milligram does. So far this week, I've noticed kind of a bit of both. Like if I went several days and then it was diarrhea. So I don't know. I'm still taking the Colace twice a day and trying to sort of figure that whole thing out. But for the most part, I've just kind of gotten used to the fact that I'm going to be constipated. It's kind of just what it is. let's see, what else do I have to talk about? Hunger. So I wanted to address hunger this week. I was hungrier, and I found it kind of odd because I increased my dosage to the 5 milligram, but I also stopped the phentermine. So I wasn't hungry. Let me clarify. I wasn't actually hungry, but I was hungrier than I had been over the course of the past month. I didn't really like cheat on my calories or anything like that. I stayed kind of within my goal that my doctor and I have set. So I didn't like go over or anything, but I did notice probably 2 of the days that it was more difficult for me to stick in that goal. Like there were a couple of times throughout the day that I wanted to eat something else. Not necessarily like my stomach was growling or I wanted to like binge, just kind of like, oh, I think I probably could eat something if I wanted to right now. So I noticed that. And then when I started taking the phentermine again yesterday, it went away. So it might just be the combination of those 2 drugs. And I know that a lot of people, I do want to address this really quickly, and then I will tell you about like weight loss and all of that. I know that there have been some comments of people that are like, I can't believe that you're on both at the same time. I can't believe that your doctor did that. And I just want to say, I mean, he's a doctor, and unless you are, then I trust his opinion more than I trust yours. I know there's a lot of stuff about phentermine in the past, but recent studies have shown that that it's okay for actually long-term usage. So yeah, I'm just wanted to touch on that. I am aware that some people are concerned about that. However, I'm not, because my doctor's not, if that makes sense. I expect, honestly, that even once I finish the Mounjaro, to sort of adapt to having phentermine on hand, not necessarily taking it all the time, but taking it every once in a while when I feel myself getting out of control, or if I feel myself slipping, I'll just take this, reset me type of thing, not being on it all the time. But it's a good tool. And I think that if there are good tools for us to use that are safe for us to use to make us healthier in the long run, from all the other things that could get us from being overweight, then I'm cool with it. That's just my opinion. Everybody is entitled to their own, and putting a weight loss journey, especially one that you are doing in this manner where you're using medication, I think people who have like gastric bypass or sleeve or whatever get the same sort of treatment. If it's any way other than just plain diet and exercise, people are like, a little judgmental about it unless they're on the supportive side. So, it is what it is. I'm putting it out there. I understand that some people aren't going to agree with me. I just also want to speak how I feel about it so that you know where I'm coming from, so that, everybody's entitled to their opinion. You have one, I have one. There's that. Okay. So to recap, I'm staying on the 5 milligram. I was very uncomfortable for several days. I hope that does not happen again. However, I did have another loss this week. So as of last week, I had lost 18.2 pounds. And this week I lost another, let me add in my head, 1.8 pounds. So almost 2 more pounds, putting me at exactly 20 pounds down in 5 weeks, which I am so excited about. I would love to continue losing 2 pounds a week. I think that is awesome. The whole 1 to 2 pound being the healthy thing, I expected it to decrease. So I'm very happy, especially since I didn't take the phentermine and it was a new dosage and I wasn't feeling well. I was a little worried that I, just wasn't going to lose any, but 1.8 pounds. So I am happy with that. So yeah, let me know down below how you're feeling if you're on it. Did you feel any weird things when you switched from one dosage to another? Let me know how long it lasted for you. I'm hoping it was only those few days for me, and that next week will go a lot easier. So yeah, let me know down below sort of how you're doing on your journey, how you're feeling, and all of that. I love to chat with you guys in the comments. I love to be around like-minded people that are going through similar things. So I love to just sort of have that conversation with you guys. So be sure to do that. And I will see you guys, if not again on Friday, then next Wednesday for the next update. I have been working on a challenge, a fitness sort of challenge for the past several weeks that I'm hoping to get up on Friday. If not, it'll be up next Friday. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you very soon. for another Mounjaro weigh-in, a Wednesday weigh-in. Is that what we can call this? Wednesday weigh-in. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Have a great day and a great rest of your week. Bye.